Hey everybody, Aaron here. Welcome back to the anime review. Today we look at March Comes to the Lion, second season, episode 16. First and foremost, guys and girls, let me apologize. I did not realize that this week's episode was going to even air. I was told that it was supposed to be the 3-week hiatus it was supposed to take because of the Winter Olympics, but lo and behold, it aired. So I do apologize for that, but it is what it is. This week's episode was really enjoyable for the most part. I found that we got some more information about Souya. Now we know exactly what happened to him to figure out why he lost his hearing in the first place in terms of the concept behind it. And then the later parts of the episode were just meant to be, I want to say, cutesy. The best way I could put it. And even we had a reappearance by the Kaido, which was kind of cool. The first part that I want to focus on the most was, when the chairman called up Ray while they were in the hotel, and he told Ray the story about how Souya lost his hearing. Now, 10 years ago, Souya just mysteriously lost his hearing. There was no rhyme or reason for it. He just went from hearing to nothing, silence. And, the doctors went and tried to examine him, tried to figure out what happened, what occurred. Was it maybe degenerative hearing loss? Was it maybe an illness? They couldn't figure it out. All they can figure out was maybe it was stress related. But for Souya, he didn't mind having this silence. He felt like that was something that he was enjoying, and I think that's kind of sad if you think about it. I feel that's a big lie for Souya. I really think that he just felt maybe that would help him at first to get over the fact that he couldn't hear anymore and to let him focus on, shogi and stuff like that. But realistically, I don't think anyone's okay with not hearing anything. And I know some people will say, well, the silence is a good thing. We go into the whole concept of turning music on when you're in a really loud city, for example, or etc. But, not to have hearing, you don't hear simple things like the emphasis on this week's episode, and I don't know if anyone really picked it up. It was probably not even noticeable to most, but I know for a fact some of those people that really like to focus on certain things will notice it. The rain was very loud, and it was meant to be where it was the main sound. You can hear it over almost every little bit of detail this week in the beginning part of the episode, and imagine now Souya not having any ability to hear that. Imagine you not be able to hear the rain. At first you might go, oh, that's not a big deal, I can get over that. But as time goes by, there's something beautiful to hearing rain hitting, the window or hitting a pane of glass. Not hearing that at all, that's really depressing. And, you feel so bad for Souya. You can understand why he lacks that, I want to say, ability to get along with people. It's not because he's trying to be a dick to anyone per se. It's because he just can't hear them. And I think that makes his character so much more, I want to say, sympathetic. And a lot of characters in the show are like that, but for Souya, we really never got a lot of information for him. And now here we go with this. It's like, I feel so bad for the dude. I really legitimately do. And as Ray tells Shimada at one point of the episode, and I think more so Shimada tells him, he knows Ray wants to play Souya again because of the fact that he enjoyed that game so much. And I think everyone that was watching that episode and watching that game loved their match between each other. Even if you're not a huge shogi fan, if you're just watching this because of drama concepts, there was something mystifying about it, and it was really cool to watch it. So, I understand where Ray's come from. I even understand what Shimada means, that we all, I think, would like to see Ray and Souya go battle again in the shogi tournament. But probably won't be for a while, I have a feeling. If they do actually fight each other again, it'll probably be in a more private setting. It won't be in a tournament-based setting, I think. But that's just my opinion. The rest of the episode was kind of just fluff. It wasn't really anything per se bad or negative. It was just not necessary per se. We saw the sisters. We had a whole thing of how to learn how to cook boiled eggs. Which is kind of cool. I mean, I didn't know that you can. That's how you make it so it had the flavors of other things in it, where you had to poke the hole into it and then let it seep into a bag of like different broths or stuff like that. I never knew that, to be honest with you. Boiling eggs is pretty easy though, for the most part. That part I knew for a long time since I was like a kid. But for some people, they actually might find that actually helpful, to be honest with you, because it's cooking for some people is almost nigh impossible. So I understand that might have actually been a thing that you liked, which is good. Nikaido's ended the episode with his reappearance, and that was kind of cool to see him back. We haven't really seen him in the show. We haven't gotten to hear him talk for a while, so that was kind of cool. But I really wanted to focus more on Ray and Souya because I think that was the brunt of the episode and the best part of it. Anyways, what did you guys think about this week's episode? I would love to hear from you in the comments below, as always. I will talk to you guys later. I have a slew more reviews today. Fate Grand Order might be the only show I'm not reviewing on Saturdays. I think I'm going to push that to Sundays. I know that it probably will kill me in views, but honestly, just because there's so much stuff out today, it would be easier for me to do it Sundays. So I hope you guys don't mind that, but I have Darling the Franks coming up. I have Citrus, the Ancient Magus Bride. Those will be out soon. I'll talk to you guys later. God bless you all. Bye-bye.